any help?
Hello there.
Howdy.
I hope you see something you need.
That storm all but ruined the crop. I prayed to God, and the devil
Thanks a
answered.
lot.
Well, I hope you're leaving satisfied one way or another. This
Fella carrying a Carcano
Yeah. Come on, easy up now. What are you waiting for? Climb aboard. I'm just getting up to speed, mister. Do I look like I get free rides, mister? Come on.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man,
in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows? Come on, boy.
Slow it up now.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
Careful! You're more of a hindrance than a help. Get behind the herd! That should start them moving in the right direction. Assuming they aren't put off by your smell.
Hello there.
How are you today?
That's it. Keep 'em moving. He's got it.
Come on!
Nice job, Mr. Marston. Stay behind them, Mr. Marston.
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston!
Go ahead, senor.
Come on, you dumb heifers.
Look at him, cowboy.
Get ready! Driving this way!
Let's go!
Yeah, there you go. You're on rancher now, Martin.
Whoa. Easy. Here. Let's go. Whoa there.
He's just showing off
Slow
now.
up.
Good! Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Come on!
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Come on! Come on! Get going! Come on! Move it! Let's go! Move!
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Go! Yeah!
got you. Lie still. Come on. Tough one, ain't you? Come on.
You saved my life, mister. Here, please take this.
My pleasure, partner. This'll fetch a good price.
Oh, this really makes me want to taste.
Oh, Lord. This is nasty. Oh, what were you eating? You stink! Let's go! Come on!
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come, what, you getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har, dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
So who we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months.
Husband don't...
Damn, he's seen it. Come on, don't lose him.
Thanks.
Come on! If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. Behind the crate, Preston. Smoke him up.
I'll kill every last one of you!
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. This way! That fool behind the rock is yours, Marston. I'll teach you some respect for the law. Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. Look out! There's one behind the outhouse! My God! Good! Now move up to the outhouse, Marston!
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton!
Bolt's inside the house! Take him alive if you can! Walton's escaping! Take him down, boy! Ain't got me yet, old man! Come on! Shoot that bastard! God damn it! You're all out of line, boy! Take cover behind that wagon to your right. Marston, take that bastard behind the crate. Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. I got backing in. Stay with me. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock. Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some space. There's another one behind the outhouse, boy. Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them. Land or rope. Make your choice. Up here, cock. That's Walton inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive.
Don't think you'll be needing this.
There's Walton. He's making making a run for it. Take him alive if you can.
It has been a pleasure, Marshal.
Come on, boy. He's getting away. You ain't getting away this time. Boy, I'd have preferred him to swing, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got this son of a bitch.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on.
Benefits of a misspent youth. Someone might as well have this.
Good to see you, sir.
How do you do?
Well, look at you.
Come on.
Sounds good to me.
Hello. Hi there. Heard there's a fortune planted at Rio Lobo.
I need to clear my name. This should do it.
It pays to be rich, don't it? Those Hanrahan boys are on the dodge again.
Don't say. Good to be seeing you.
Stretching the lake.
Let's go.
He's just a boy.
See the poor state.
Why me?
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
I'm a terrible mother.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Nearly there.
Whoa!
Let's go! Stay alert, boys! Be ready, boys. We're probably gonna be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Rustler, find some cover!
God damn it!
Well,
What's for the government, boy?
stay with me! That bastard won't be rustling no more.
Sweet mother of God.
Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Marston, you can come with me or go with them. My God.
Oh, my good God.
Damn you. There's a couple of the rat bastards. Stay close. There he is. Surrender, or I'll kill you all. Oh my good God. That'll do it. Come on, let's keep moving. Hellfire!
You're just about dead!
Come on! The deputies are making some ground over there. I see you, boy. Tell the ballers to get themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you. Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy? that camp. Blast them, boy. Let's go, Marston. We gotta keep moving. Over there.
That ain't nice!
Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself. You got one. There's one more for the vultures. I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. Christ alive. Put down your guns and surrender. Follow me. There's the bastard. Surrender, or I'll kill you all! Good shooting, Marston. Looks like there's some ammunition lying about if you need it. I'll meet you up on the ridge.
Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh.
Let's go. Be careful. I think I spotted some snipers. Eyes up! Sniper! Get those thieving bastards!
You clearly don't like me much!
Good shooting, boy!
Now what are you gonna do?
Come on! Pull work, Marston! Come on! Give them hell!
I was gonna shoot you dead.
Hey, you! I can hear more gunshots. Quick, let's go help my deputy. This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
dumb goddamn help you are, Marston.
You sure put that feller to bed.
Oh, no!
For Christ's sake.
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Sorry, partner. Let's go! Yeah. Hey, let's go. Whoa there. Whoa. Whoa. This is dirty. This is a messy one. Come on, let's get this over with.
Howdy, partner!
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at Old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Damn.
Why don't you head over to Pleasant's house right now? Clearly got time on your hands. Is there something else you want? I ain't much of a talker.
This'll fetch a good price.
collect. Hand over what you got.
Great! Now what next?
It's not my fault. Please don't kill me. Here, take all the money. It's yours. Please, don't kill me.
You got anything interesting, friend? Come on. Slow down.
Please feel free to browse my selection.
Hello, friend.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Jim Murphy don't put his name.
Howdy, mister.
You surely won't regret a purchase.
If it hurts, that means it's worth it.
I'll buy anything that meets my strict standards.
Yesterday, old Smithfield found 2 people dead in his barn. I heard Spaulding does some nice things.
Nice doing business.
Sure.
Hey, you have a good morning now, sir.
Appreciate it.
It's amazing that bean eater has any teeth left at all.
kill you nowadays.
Where is he?
You speaking the truth now?
I'm a terrible mother. Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took him.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Howdy.
Greetings.
My mistake, sir.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Back home, baby.
Son of a bitch! Help! Someone!
Stinking whore. I'm gonna cut you a new...
Hey, now.
Excuse me, mister.
Don't fight the law. Here, mister. Damn it! Where the hell do you go?
That's too damn close! here's my fine.
You are always welcome at this establishment.
Hey, mister.
Everything here is proudly made right here in the USE. Anything else I can do for you?
He gonna fashion me a new blind.
A fine choice. Hello there.
Pardon me. Walton's crew's been getting rich yonder at
Come on.
I hope you got some
Whoa there. Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog. You'll be fine. Just focus. You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for. Just sit up straight, will you? To Armadillo! Godspeed! What is your name, friend? John Marston. Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire! Excuse me? How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day? You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend. The Pollard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are. My God! They've come back to finish me off! You're killing me! Get back on the damn road! me giving up! What the hell happened to you? Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die! I can see that. Once again, I'm a victim of my own success. Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! Sleepy! Very sleepy! Dad, I embrace you. For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there. Take me into your arms. We're here. Stay with me. Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Howdy. Howdy, mister. Hello there.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission. But right now, I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night, they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Hey, wait up!
Go!
All right, boys, let's move it out. Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
Hey, Marshal, see those vultures?
We should check it out. Marston, Eli, go see what it is.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal! Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun. Come on! Easy.
We'll head for
anything.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes them men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Poor vultures! This don't look so good.
We best take a look, boys.
Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on! Come on, let's ride! They can't have got too far.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up.
Unless it's ordered by a court of law, you mean? You know as well as I do, Marshal. One way or another, some men gotta die.
This place looks deserted. Where is everyone? Let's search the area.
Nobody's in the shed. No one here.
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Come on, John. Shoot that door open.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
All right, boys. We need to get into that house right now.
Sorry about this, partner.
My God.
Are you kidding me?
me!
Damn you!
Oh my good lord!
Don't make this any harder on yourself. Aim and blast! Stay with me!
You're dead, friend! I need it more than you now.
Friend, I'm gonna curl you up like a newborn panther. Shit. Jesus, well.
Ain't you a pretty little thing? I'm gonna enjoy it! There's a deputy waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear. That's day 2. You're gonna be all right. Head for the shed in the back as soon as it looks clear.
Thank you. They said they were gonna kill us all.
What have we got here?
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
Escape him to the south. But then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk-eating men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
Mount up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. People's homes!
Man up, boy! We gotta get after those bandits! Hurry, boys! Let's get after them!
Come on!
Do you think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if they took this road.
Come on, Marshal! This might be our chance!
What's your beef with Williamson anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about...
Eyes up! You see that? You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now!
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed! Get ready, boys. Here they come.
That's too close to my life!
Watch your head!
You don't want to do this, my friend!
I look like a goddamn bandit to you! Surrender, or we'll kill every last one of you!
Come on, then! You're gonna lose! You know why? Because you ain't smart enough!
Here come some more of them bastards! Look out! They're coming at us from all sides! Damn you!
Bring me Williamson!
You'll pay for what you did at Redwood!
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie, give. Oh.
Norman Deek.
Fuck!
Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is gonna help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you!
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Lie still. This is a messy one.
Come on. Let's get this over with.
Let's go!
Load up now. Let's go.
Hello there, sir. Gonna join me for a little fireside chat?
Slow down.
Hello, Mr. Curry used to be a duke in England. You don't say. I read in the newspaper this place is howdy to food. That mouth of yours is going pretty slow, late. Bye.
Bye now.
Hey, good to see you.
I don't know if I like a man with a mustache at all, but it does look like a
Dallas old governor's out here to take out Bill Williams himself. I need to be a dog run along.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie. Show me where he is.
Ain't my first time, mister. You ready to die?
If I see you here again, you're dead! There they are, boy!
Coming down!
Too damn close! To the victor, the spoil.
Thank you.
Well, hello.
Good to be seeing you.
Bye now.
See you later. We gonna scrap? Let's scrap!
Ah, another point.
Hey, mister.
One must take care of one's body. It's where the mind lives.
Jesse said that mountain line's holding up by the Rio Bravo.
Excellent.
That's good, thank you.
I hope to see you again. Not due to anything.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herd of cattle just take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Well, it's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston.
Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby. Whoa!
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret it sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eye.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just
but I
enjoy
know
the
we're
ride?
only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Rope one of them for me, Marston!
Yeah!
Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso!
Slow down!
You almost had him there.
Come on!
Pull that damn rope, Marston! All right, coming to help you. Giving him too much rope to play with.
Let's go! Come on!
You gonna use that rope or not? All right, boy. Now see if you can break it. Keep it tight now, Marston.
He's there for the taking! Help him! He's right there!
That's it. Hold him nice and still. Come on, Mr. Marston. You can get him from there. That's it.
You'll have
Now
to
hold
step
on to
outside.
him.
This don't feel too
Come on,
good!
then, cowboy.
You're mine now!
Don't give up!
Let's see it, boy.
Relax now!
He's got it!
Show me what you got, boy.
Oh, shit!
Make it strong now.
I got you now!
Come on, let's go.
You're doing fine!
Calm down now! Oh, damn!
Ass over feet, Jeff.
Save one!
Yeah! Relax now. Here we go. Almost got you. I got you. Hold on. Relax now. Nearly there.
Nicely done, boy. Let me take you from here. You get back on your own horse. Woo! I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's rope another one.
Come on.
We haven't got all day. You got one. Hold on to him. Not to worry, Mr. Marston. Get after another one.
Yeah.
Come on, rope one of them. Come on, boys.
Let's go.
What are you waiting for? Hang on to him! You gotta keep him on a short rope!
I got you.
That's it! Hold him there! Thought we had him there!
Come on.
Keep a good hold on him! You must keep him close, Mr. Marston! I'm coming! Don't lose him!
Come on!
There! Come on, then! Let's see if you can get another one! We haven't got all day! What are you waiting for? Damn, you lost him! You got one! Hold on to him! Come on! Rope one of them!
Yeah.
Hang on to him! Not to worry, Mr. Marston. Get after another one. That's it! Hold it there! All yours! Hop on and show him who's boss. Rope him! He's right there! That's it! Lead with him!
I'm in trouble here. Relax.
You're doing fine!
Come on. Come on. Nearly got you.
Whoa! That's it! Don't give up!
Come on, baby. Calm down.
You'll have this in no
Easy
time!
there.
Try not to
You
scoop him
little
too much!
wild.
You got him eating out of your hand! Easy now! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Let's go.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural in busting Broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Whoa there! Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come Mr. Armadillo!
Whoa, whoa. Come on. You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there. Stay with the horses. I'll give you a signal when we're ready for them.
Right you are, miss. Whoa. Go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Slow up. Whoa there. Come on.
Jesus Christ!
Whoa, whoa!
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away! Chase him down and bring him back!
Come on.
Get after him!
Come on. You're mine now. Relax. Yeah.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Come on.
Jacob Austin? Hi, you said that we had a relation.
His big mouth got him killed.
Remember the miracle. Heed the warning. Repent. If your name is not written in the book of life, you are cast into the lake of fire.
You can make good money for good music in Elizabeth.
Mighty fine evening.
See you in the bar later. Delton Grubs getting real smoked. How do you do?
Hello. I'm Felix Middleton.
You well? No. Irish shilling overcharges to shoe a horse.
Sure about that? Hello, sir. That mouth of yours is gonna get you in trouble.
You heard anything?
I can't cotton to that.
Come on. Bye now.
Hey,
Excuse me, mister.
Hello.
Back on track. Look good.
That's so. Hello. I ordered some fancy things from Spalding. I'm on board. Faster? I'll try. Where do you want to alight?
McFarland's Ranch, please.
Hold his seat. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Well, I think I'm gonna get some sleep.
Everyone leave, I'm sure you... Getting it or not?
Come on! Come on! Why don't you come rest a while? Don't know if you heard of the Ballard boys. Don't matter if you ain't. You know the type. Real mean sons of bitches. Killers to a man. Partial to rustling cattle and robbing just about anybody they can. Not too long back, the marshal took his men out of Armadillo and went looking for the Ballard gang. Found them up at Pike's Basin and damn near shot them all, every last one.
What followed afterward?
That's quite a tale.
Goodbye now.
Yeah! Easy. in, boy! I'm taking you in!
before coming here. Come right through.
Come on. Someone don't like me, buddy.
Yeehaw! Don't even think you're trying to get behind me.
It's you or me, friend! All right, let's see. Let's make this quick. This is where it is, buddy! Right here! Come on! Nearly got me. You know you're gonna die, right? Blow it up now. Let's go. Who do you think you are? Whoa, whoa. This will fetch a good price. Come on. That bull nearly shot me.
We'll take it from here. Here's your payment. Harley bears can do it.
How do you do? I heard a new settler was herding through Chaw and he fell right into Jorge's town.
You know how to ring? Well done. Must have been the wind. It's all in the wrist. Well thrown. If you need lessons, I'm your man. Practicing or playing?
Take a look at that throw. You got yourself a good arm. That's how you throw a horseshoe. That is how it's done. Careful. Hey, you highfalutin. Greetings.
Come on, let's go! Get him in there! Come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss, I got most of the horses secure and the chicken.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Hurry.
Come on. Whoa.
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path for me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. Pastor's who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. I'm gonna save my voice for the herd. It's gonna be hard shouting over this storm. Whoa there! Easy now.
Whoa!
Drive them over to the pasture by the old oak tree. We'll merge them with the other herd there.
Move! 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 Come on!
The weather changes fast out here. This storm came out of nowhere.
Stay together, you dumb animals! Go! Forward! Whoa! Stay together, you dumb animals! Forward! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Come on! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Move! Let's go! Move! Keep it moving! Get going! Come on! Go! Move on! Move on! Come on! Let's go! Let's go! No stop! Let's go! Let's move here, my four-legged friend! Yeah! Come! Move it up! Easy! Get a move on! Move! Move!
What are you waiting for?
Stay together, you dumb animals!
You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland. Yeah. Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Marston. Have you seen my father anywhere?
No.
He went out this morning to ride the land and was supposed to be back hours ago. I don't know. The ranch hands have been out looking, but so far they found nothing.
Well, come on, let's go look for him.
Let's head out. He couldn't have gotten far.
Come on.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's not like him to be away for so long.
Don't worry. We'll find him.
He's not as young as he used to be. What if he's hurt himself?
Your father can still handle himself just fine, Miss McFarland. He's built like an oak.
You're probably right, but I can't help worrying. He's all I've got.
Don't you have any brothers or sisters, Miss McFarland?
I had 6 brothers, but 5 of them died, either from sickness or foolish choices.
And the other one?
He left for the east and never came back. Must be getting on for 10 years ago now. He's a high and mighty banker in New York, according to his last letter.
He should be here, helping you and your pa.
I don't want his help. He can live his life any way he wants. But when I see those city fellers coming in on the railway, all dressed up like a sore toe, I fear a little for his soul. He switched his saddle for a tie, and that's fine. I just never met a man in a tie I could trust. Look, I think I see someone. Giddy up!
Daddy! What happened?
Nothing nice. Rustlers, I guess. Maybe the Baller twins, that bunch. Now you head back to the ranch right now and fetch the wagon.
Yes, sir.
Marston, you watch after her.
I'll do that, sir.
Yeah! Idiot!
Come on!
What could have happened to those poor men? And And the horses were dead, too.
I think we should get back there as soon as we can.
Who could have done something like that?
Your boss seemed to have an idea who it was. Let's just do what he says and get the wagon.
Those damn rustlers! I've got a good mind to head over to Pike's Basin myself.
I don't think that's a good idea.
And you're no better. How many men have you killed?
Do you really want to know?
It's disgusting.
You never met the men I killed.
I heard the way you talk about that gang you were in, like there was some twisted morality to what you did.
We all have a code. Only some of us don't realize
The outlaw with the code? How wonderfully romantic. The reluctant murderer, the noble criminal. There's nothing more depressing than a man who's found a way to think the bad into good.
You're upset, but...
Look, Mr. Marston, the barn is on fire! Oh my God! The barn's on fire!
We gotta get to the horse!
Look, Mr. Marston! The barn is on fire!
There ain't enough of us!
It's getting worse!
Masagwa! Get a move on! Somebody get them horses out!
There's no way in through the front!
We gotta get to the horse! Put it on!
We have to find another way to get in there!
They're trapped in there!
Los caballos!
Come on! Help me, will you? This ain't working!
You sure know how to handle yourself. Thanks, Marston.
Yes, John, thanks. You saved the ranch.
If you'll excuse me, I've got chores to attend to. Hey, hold on a second over there.
Sincerely, John. Thank you.
Well, did all I could, Miss McFarland. Sorry about all the damage. That gang seems to really want you out of here.
Yeah, well, my father fought Indians. I scarcely think we're gonna be frightened by some white trash.
White trash can be pretty frightening.
Well, they don't frighten me.
Good.
John, my family owes you a great debt.
I think you got enough debt. You saved my life. All I ask of you is this. If I get back home and get my farm started back up, you'll sell me some cattle. I prefer doing business with people I know.
Of course, Mr. Marston. It'd be my pleasure. Well, you get some rest. I've got to go see how my father's bearing up.
Company's buying up even more land. Sir? Howdy, sir. Hi. Tomorrow, I'm going out to hum me up a boy. By the time we had a good cook-up.